All right. Well, today we have Sheila. Sheila, thank you so much for being on. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Awesome. We've got a few questions, guys. For those who are watching, Sheila went through the 30-day gut reset and has just had quite a transformation. And so she's going to share that. So we'll just launch into the first question. But Sheila, what were you struggling with before our group program?
Well, I had one was trying to lose weight because I was wanting to lose some weight, and I also have fibromyalgia, so I deal with pain quite often, and I especially was having pain with my knee and a couple of toes that were affected when I broke my foot several years ago.
Okay. Yeah, fibromyalgia is no fun thing to play with. So how were these struggles affecting you kind of on the daily?
That made it difficult to do some things because of the pain that that I would deal with. I would have to try my best to deal with it. I had I would do minimal exercises with it, but I just wasn't getting the ease and the comfort that I wanted, and I didn't want to have to go with prescription, so I tried to do some things on my own.
All right. And if I may ask, how long have you been struggling with that for?
I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in February of '97.
Wow.
And the knee pain and the toes, I fractured my foot back in 2008. And so it's been a while that I've been dealing with it.
Okay. So yeah, that's a long time. So what breakthroughs happened for you during your time in my program?
Making these adjustments has eased my pain. I actually, in going through the program, it's like the pain was minimizing and a lot of it going away. And I came to the realization one day, I'm not suffering near like I used to be. And it was great.
That's awesome. Now, what about the fractures that you had? Because, usually when we have something that's more physical, it doesn't go away. Was that affected at all?
It was because I had fractured the side of my foot, which shot pain through the nerves to two of my toes. And off and on, I would deal with the pain that would go through there, and that pain practically went away. Once in a while, I will have a little something, but nothing like I had through the years with it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy and great. Just giving you more freedom and more flexibility, and hopefully just feeling good daily, right?
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Definitely. That's for sure.
Awesome. So maybe you already answered, but if so, maybe elaborate a bit more, but if not, then definitely answer. But what was a big aha moment for you after the program?
In doing the program was, when I came to the point of, because I completely during the program cut out gluten and sugar and dairy. And if you would have ever told me that I could have done that, I wouldn't have believed it. But I did. And I have brought just a little bit of the sugar and dairy back in, not a lot. I've stayed off the gluten because I have realized that the gluten, when I eat just a little gluten, I can feel some pain. And so I have learned that the gluten is major in the pain, the problem that I had with the pain.
Pain is a great motivator, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. And it's really cool just how you go through the process and you learn more about your body and what it likes and doesn't like, what helps it, what hinders it. So it's just a beautiful process. I'm so thankful for that for you.
Me too.
So what are you excited about now that you're through the program? You know, you've had the breakthrough.
It has definitely been a lifestyle change
Mhm.
because I, completely have turned around the way I prepare meals, the way I cook now. I mean, the things that I don't use, the things that I don't even keep in my kitchen anymore. And I've seen a major difference in a lot of things.
Awesome. And how will things change for you or continue to change for you? I know you said you've seen a change in a lot of things. Any other changes that you would care to discuss or share?
Just staying motivated. Like I said, the reduction in pain is like you said, a great motivator. It makes it easy to stay away from some things where other things not necessarily as much. But just continuing to learn more about, how to prepare some of the meals that I do, and I have a great coach to help me to understand what I need and how I need to go there.
Awesome. Now, I know you didn't share this, but I am curious. Do you know about how much weight you might have lost during that time?
I lost 22 pounds in that time.
That's crazy. And that was that was pretty much just diet, right?
It was. I mean, like I said, completely cutting out sugar, dairy, and the gluten. I mean, I was eating zero of any of it during that 30-day time. Awesome. And yet having great meals that were flavorful. It wasn't like I was doing without flavor and enjoyment in my meals just because I changed what I was doing.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like foods don't have, diet just means the food that you're eating, but restricting yourself is not restricting yourself these days, especially with like all the alternative options that we have. You made cornbread and it was delicious, and there was really nothing wrong with it, wrong in terms of gluten and
right.
But yeah, it's just knowing the options that you have and being able to still indulge, quote unquote, or enjoy, and just feel satisfied, satiated, and not having that pain and still keeping the weight off. It's totally doable. And
yes,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. So are there any other benefits or any gratitude that you'd like to share about before we do go?
Well, I mean, I just thank God for giving me the mindset to be able to do this, because I know without that, I wouldn't have been able to move forward. And I'm thankful for you. You've been a great blessing in helping turn my life around.
Well, like I always say, I'm here to help, encourage, and educate. And I mean, you're the one who puts the work in. You're the one who makes the changes and decides. And I'm just here to help you. So good job to you, and thank you for that. But it's been a blessing having you. It's just great to see you and continue watching you to continue on this journey and just kind of share that with other people. So thanks, Sheila. And thanks for being so.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being so open and transparent. Hopefully those who are watching, it just gives them a little bit of hope that there are answers and alternatives out there, and that they don't have to live maybe the life and the suffering that they are right now. So.
Right.
All right. Well, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'm sure we'll be talking in the future.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bye now.